Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I am going to talk about how to succeed at No Fap once and for all. Now, first off, many men, when we embark on No Fap, we are half-ass. We are half-ass in the sense that we try, but we have not truly decided that we are going to stop. When temptation strikes, you allow yourself to contemplate whether or not you will allow yourself to cave in. And at this point, you have to realize that if you allow yourself contemplation, you will eventually cave in. It may take you a few days, it may take even a few weeks, but if you allow the thought to stay on your mind, you will eventually cave in and relapse. Now, practically speaking, what this means is that you need to come to a point where your thought does not even have thoughts of pornography. You just have to really root it out from your thoughts. So the best way to succeed at NoFap, honestly, is to do it right the first time. Just decide the first time. Now, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But it doesn't mean that it is impossible. Now, personally, it took me almost 4 to 5 years on this NoFap journey to be able to rid myself of this curse of pornography. But what I really regretted is that I did not come to a place of commitment from the start. I still contemplated temptation, I still contemplated escapism, and I still contemplated because I have not yet decided that I was going to remove pornography once and for all from my life. And therefore, I still do cave in to temptations. And of all the things that I have done, the best way that I have realized to succeed at NoFap is just twofold. Number one, learn to get busy. Learn to get very busy. And number two, don't touch your dick. Now, first off, getting busy simply means that you are always in motion. You are always learning a craft. You are always doing something. Now, learning a craft could include a music instrument. It could include perhaps coding, perhaps doing sports, physical activities. Now, especially physical activities is a must because you need to balance the pleasure intake by improving all the kind of hormones and all the kind of positive physiology through exercise. And that is why if you truly want to improve in NoFap, just add jogging and swimming into your list of to-dos, must-dos. You save time from pornography watching. You definitely have time to go for a jog or go to the gym. Or it could be certain skills like socializing, certain skills like whatever the heck, or working even. Whatever it is, learn to get busy. Learn to love being busy. A slacker, a procrastinator will always, always, always face the temptation of watching pornography because what they say is that an idle mind is the devil's workshop, and it is so true. When you're idle, when you're not in action, when you're not doing anything, you will fall prey to temptation. But when you are in movement, when you are doing something, you feel confident and you are busy and you allow your own semen to build up and you allow your brain to heal from all the damage that pornography has done to it. And it is so crucial because it is actually easier when you learn to get busy. When I was busy with school, I did not have the time to watch pornography. I did not have the time because I was busy, and then the days just went by and by and by and by, and I started to reap the benefits. I started to feel great, I started to feel confident. But then when the holidays come, what we often mistake as freedom becomes lethargy, becomes a lack of discipline and whatever the heck, and then I started spiraling down. That is my own experience, and that is what I understand that a lot of men struggle with. So, two things that you need to do in order to succeed at No Fap once and for all. Number one, learn to get busy, okay? And number two, stick to the rule of not touching your dick. You just have to decide on one thing, and that is not touching your dick. And that is very simple, very easy, and you will never relapse as long as you stick to this rule. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is that even though you do want to treat No Fap seriously, you want to have this mentality of succeeding from the start, right now, and just never ever look back. Understand that you will fail if you are too hard on yourself when you fail. Now, what I mean is that you should not allow perfectionism and guilt to be your focus. Because when I had that perfectionistic mentality, it is actually a ridiculous mentality in the sense that it brings you down a slippery slope. So if I have a sense of absolute perfectionism, the thought process will go something like this. I will not watch pornography for the rest of my life because I want to do monk mode, I want to do the hardest No Fap mode and just change my life once and for all. But what happens is, if I just cave in a little bit and perhaps watch a few minutes of a suggestive video, that perfectionistic mindset would tell me that, shit, since things are no longer perfect, might as well stick with the imperfection and just relapse. So instead of holding back and allowing that 5 minutes of suggestive material to just slide, I would instead allow myself to say, since I already messed up, what's wrong with messing up even more? Now, the idea is 5 minutes late is not as bad as 50 minutes late in terms of punctuality. And therefore, with No Fap, don't ever have this perfectionistic mentality, even though you do want to take this very seriously. And when you are focused on getting busy, you will not be so focused on getting this perfectionistic mindset of No Fap right. Now, something I want to add on is a phrase by Benjamin Franklin. One of his virtues, I think he had 12 virtues or however many virtues that he thought was very important for men to have. And one of it goes, always be employed in something useful. No matter what time of the day it is, no matter how old you are, always be employed in something useful. Action, action, action. Just learn to get into the flow of a work ethic that espouses intense action taking. Go for a jog, then a swim, then go to the gym, and then clean your room, ask your friends out, work on the project, work on the goals that you have, ask more friends out, decide to do something about your life, decide that you want to go overseas, decide you want to socialize, just make sure that your life is jam-packed with action, and don't be afraid to fail. Just keep taking action and after action, and then the energy that you get from No Fap will have meaning. There is no point in being more energetic and confident if you are doing nothing in and about your life. So intense action is what is required. Do the work and you will gain satisfaction. And every night when you lie on your bed, you will realize that, oh, shucks, you really did put in the work, and it's something that you can be proud of. And nothing will ever take the place of hard work. Now, I hope you like this video. If you do, like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you again.